just so far from here, focused on my own way, with never looking back to those who lived in.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hi, race fans. We're in for a treat tonight because we're at Daytona. And they know what Daytona is. It kicks off the race season in real life, and they always say it's the epicenter. All things racing, real world, 24 hours of Daytona, Busch Clash, Daytona 500, you name it. Starts here, world center of racing. We got the Clean Racing League here tonight, though. And these Gen 6 or next gen cars, not Gen 6, excuse me, next gen style cars. So it ought to be interesting to see what these guys can pull off in these machines. It's a lot of side by side drafting. You gotta have some patience to be there at the end. Qualifying's underway. Boom, we got the race happening here soon. Here we got Jamie Horn putting her on pole right now. Right. Well, one more to go after tonight. We crown a champ, so it's very important. The guys up top step up here tonight, and you know what I know, Daytona, anything can happen. Anybody can win this race. Go on here and let's check out some point situation right. Why not? Set this grid up here quick. Current standings right now, Evan Kinney. Man up top with Joshua Altice right there with him. There's 50-point difference. 12 though. Updated? Hey Nathan, if you can hear me out there. Points updated on the website because it says 9 of 12. Got races to go. Oh. Huh? Oh, yeah. It says 9 of 12. 12 races. My bad. Yeah, it says race 10 of 12, though. Either way, as of Dover, Evan Kinney sitting there with 52-point lead. The biggest battle was second and third. There's only 1 point separating them two. And then you got David Traylor. He's sitting back there in fourth. So, out of the day, you could have some guys come out of here. Let's look at it. Kinney right now, sitting fourth, going to start here. He's sitting pretty going to next week. 3 wins on the season. I don't know if anybody can take it from him or not. Altice is what you got to look at here. He's not starting, which qualified at this place is really not a big issue. Becker, right there with us. So look at, and Traylor not making it. So well, that's going to hurt because he's only 5 points back from Moyer, who is out here. Moyer's 19 from Caleb Smith. Boy, so yeah, guys, unfortunately missing some races, and really they got some drop weeks. I'll have to see. Nonetheless, the big points battle we're going to be looking at here is definitely going to be between Altice and Becker. Qualifying coming to a close. Here, who your favorite drivers are. Flying down the seat here. Want to go grid them. Like I say, qualifying here on the plate track is more or less just a bragging rights thing. It's not a ooh ah or make it break it, because I've seen guys win from the front, middle, back. Heck, 2 laps down on pit road, so it's possible to go anywhere on this track and win. Here we go. Clean Racing League here tonight. On racing. That is right. Happy first day of winter. Don't feel like winter where we're at. Like 50 degrees during the day. Go figure. All right. Done. Who y'all rooting for out there? Want to see? I know Mom out there rooting for Horn. And this is a track that you can get in trouble real quick. Sad to see. Alright, here we go. Woo. Reading it up here tonight in them cars. Be nice. Clean Racing League here. Who your favorite driver is? Daytona. There you go, Sandra. Yeah, yeah. You know what you got to look at too here is this is it's a tricky track. 48 laps too. Going to go by pretty quick. Definitely want to be mindful of that. Just because you're getting down to about 20 to go. Doesn't mean it's go time yet. Out here. Pace car's gonna drop off. About to go bad fast here at Daytona. Side by side, 2x2, beating and banging, clanging on the track. Here we go. Clean Racing League. Let's see how long they can keep it clean out here when they're pushing and shoving. Green flags in the air. We're racing here tonight. We'll say the Christmas edition here. Clean Racing League. Nathan Brown's going to lead that lap. Boy, Jamie Horn almost took it back from him, though. They're still locked up side by side. Lap one under the books here at Daytona. Up top, you see Brown. He's up our man high side, riding it. What he can come up with. Meanwhile, he's got a freight train right behind him. Right on board here. Jeremy Moyer. See how far they are off of each other. Well, I call that textbook style drafting. You don't want to put your bumper up there right now. Pushing and shoving is not the way you want to be. Too early for it. See this pack up here, though. They're eight big. Then you got to go back here just a little bit ways, and you got Chris Smith and company. He's pushing a freight train back here. These boys back here probably just playing a little bit careful. That's the Yoda game. You got Smith, Grant, Coleman, Altice, Brown, Styles. Pikes back there in the back. Meanwhile, up front, they're going to stick it 2x2. Comes Jamie. Now look, Jamie's in a good truck, and he's going to get in a bad car. Tell you what, I thought I was going to pull for old Jamie there for a while. Who's behind him? Steve Tuck. I'd pull for Steve. He's in a Mustang. Oh, but I was talking about with the textbook drafting. You usually have like a hood or half a hood car length off each other. You'll do that for now. There's no need to get up there pushing and shoving. You'll see it last 5 laps to go. Yeah, you put your nose up on the radiator then. Try to do everything you can to help pedal that guy in front of you at that time. Some worst places you want to be doing drafting. even in the end, but you're going to see it, is in the turns, through the turns, tri-oval, out of the tri-oval. Don't want to do any button drafting yet. Nathan Brown better watch it. Well, I don't know what in the world this spotter was telling him. But I'm going to say this. Jamie Horn cut him a break. Nathan Horn, and Tuck got hurt on that one too. Wow. But Nathan Brown, actually wasn't Brown, excuse me, 98. Jamie Horn, my bad. I don't know what Jamie was doing. His spotter must have said clear, but he had a mental lapse. You know, it is in the Chevy. That's what it is. Mental lapse. That's going to hurt. He loses the draft on this field. Oh, man. Meanwhile, up front, let that second patch catch up. Could have been disastrous real quick. Meanwhile, Evan Kinney out front in his Yoda mobile. Feeling the force with it right now. Boyer right behind him. Smith, Grant. Chris Smith done an outstanding job with the league. I got to give him credit. On Monday nights. Brown does a great job here on the Thursday nights with these guys. See Jacob Grant right here. Still everybody kind of patient. But that was a close call, wasn't it, out there, Sandra? Saw that. So I asked Jamie if he's all right. Maybe next time say, make sure you clear before you go down. There was some cars down there. Almost went boogie. Hit a wall. Woo. Done. That'd have been the kind of clanging and banging you definitely didn't want to see. Coming to the line, Kenny's going to lead it. Smith's going to be on the outside. Got a pair of Yodas out front. Moyer's there with it. Grant's right there. Rob Sherwood. He made some waves early in the season, but hadn't really done much in the last couple of races. Looked like he struggled a little bit. I have to see if he can bounce back. I mean, usually he's there. This is the kind of race where you really just don't know. I mean, anybody can win this race. Yeah. That was a wild move, wasn't it, Sandra? Wild one. Good heads up to, I'm going to say it was Nathan Brown right behind him. Brown heads up, saw what was happening. So far, so good. You can get into trouble real quick at this track, is what we talk about a lot. Eat into this one. Going tonight. Got it next week. Season finale next week. Ought to be awesome. It's been a great season so far. And we will conclude it. Going Iowa. We go from big track to a short track. Wow. Now that's a shock to the system. Holy cow. You go from 2.5 miles to like 0.8. Less than a mile. Still side by side. Get up front. Kenny still got control of this one. They're pretty much just going to be, kind of patient, riding their own race. Everybody ready for Christmas out there? Everybody is. Ready for Christmas out there, Sandra? Oh, Jamie's got to be. And he ain't CM equipment, wheels and pedals. Do stuff. Old Brown out there. Brown running pretty good so far. Oh, Nathan at. Back here in the back. Amp of know-how. All your parts. Actually, it doesn't. Side of it. Got my, oh, what? Give me just a second, y'all. All right, there you go. Kevin's Landing Strip Back Studio. All your parts. Okay. Need a good waxing. All your parts. Kevin's got you in. This is Evan Coleman. Got the Nike machine on. Herring, Red Bull, or there you go, Lors, Bob Sherwood, Moyer, Chicken Fingers, get chicken. Evan Kinney, Hooligan Game, nice. Becker, you got Santa Claus. Finally, we got somebody in one of these leagues out here that's in the Christmas spirit. Finally puts some Christmas something on his car. I've been waiting to see somebody do that. Nike guys out here. There's Horn, BCD. What's BCD stand for? Bradwell Construction and Design. That Sanders, that's something that that like his business or something? There's Bush. Look, he's about a couple months late on that one. It's a cool paint job though. You know, nobody come out with a wild style paint job. Man, that, like bunch of Scrooges out here. Oh, who knew? Wow. All right, so far so good. By just being patient, running around. His co-workers, husband's business. Oh, okay, cool, nice. What do they do? Oh, the construction company. Okay. Awesome. Construction and design. Okay, nice. Yeah. A lot of paces going on. Why not? Time of race where you just kind of fill out what you want to do. 15 into it. You know, not here to really like try to, you know, beat yourself up. You want to be there at the end. Definitely looking good so far. Move race here, Daytona. Body just kind of freight training it. I'm liking it. We'll see. Oh, pit stops. I didn't expect this. Okay. 16 in. We got pit stops already. Definitely want to come in as a group. Tires. You can get away without taking tires here. You can see a lot of 8-second stops. And that's kind of how it's going to be. Tires is not a huge factor here, like you would think. But you want to come in with help. You don't come in here with help, Wrong. Like this right here, you got to come in at a pack. Got to. Kenny and company right now. Kenny's still out front. Don't want to get too far ahead. You see that Napa machine back there? That's Nathan Brown. He should be able to lock on the back. He might not be. Might have lost the draft here. If he did, he's going to be a sinking ship. Like the Titanic going down fast. Grab the draft, he can get back up there, but not. He's going to have to hope. Grab a hold of him. Right there on that edge. I mean edge. Like he's gaining though. Yeah, he's got the draft now. He's got it. And, you know, there's a couple things. He's going to come up here so fast. You're not going to want to try to pass these cars. You're just going to try to catch the tail end here. No need to try to just blow up here and try to catch it. And he's trying his wax on, whack off, you know, team. Kenny and company. Man, up on the back end, looks like, oh, that's Chris Smith and them. Smith made it out. Smith did he pitted lap 16. They late pitted. Again, there's no need to get side by side unless you just want to get side by side. And now's the time just to play patient. Altice and them are the ones that got out front there. The Altice, Coleman, got a lap machine right in between them. And Sherwood, they got a lap machine. If those four sit there and battle and they're not quite sure what Altice is doing. Doing Altice? Really? Okay, he's just going to fall back to the back. Gonna let Coleman lead some laps. Alright. So there's 1.7 seconds back here to Smith. Smith theoretically could catch him. And this is how it's supposed to go, but a lot of times it doesn't go this way in iRacing. The big pack in a freight train like this should be able to run down the little pack. And you did see it, I mean, in 46 seconds to their 48. What do you do when you catch them, though? That's the question. Do you just go smoking on by them? Who knows? I don't know. 19 into this one. Hit 20. About right on halfway. But what does Smith do? Does he just hook onto the back bumper and ride? I mean, I would. It all depends on what Grant does behind him. I mean, it looks like they're just going to hook on the back bumper and just kind of ride, which is smart. You don't want to get yourself in trouble. 20 into this one so far. Good. Nice race. Nice race. Got Altice Coleman. A lot of good ones so far. Everybody just playing it patient. Cool, calm, and collected. Lap 21. A freight train here. Right, Coleman still out front leading. Setting the tone. Joshua Altice now takes it back to the front. Coleman right behind him. Lap machine right in front of him. That's 17. Herring. Okay, so he's on the lead lap right now. But got a lot of help or caution. So far, caution free. I always say late tracks, not if, it's when the big one's going to happen. Hopefully tonight, though, because these guys have the capability to go single file, or excuse me, caution free. And Steve Brown lost the draft, and he's just like a wandering duck. Just to show you just how much slower. He ran a 50.06 to 49.05s. He's a clear second, over a second slower. And at that rate, he'll be a lap down before you know it. Even Tucker got caught up in a wreck early. Not really a wreck, got caught up in that little tussle. Back here in 12th, Cook, Sykes, Horn, who almost got caught up. Tail end of this lead pack. Riding right now. Impatient. No need to force the issue. Nothing that you have to do right now. I wouldn't either. I mean, I would just be careful. You wanna just be careful. Patience, patience, patience. So far out front, 24 to go in this one. All Tice, Coleman and company. Take a quick commercial break. Back here in just a few, folks.
Battle of Metal Racing League Season 11 has been brought to you in part by our friends at The Butt Kicker Company. Best in performance for feeling real tracks in the virtual world. The Butt Kicker. Feel what you've been missing. By the Pit Stall Racing Series. With exciting action Mondays and Thursday nights, this is the best place to get your thrills at. By SimPanel, making it real. By Threat Level Midnight Media, media that's dynamite is Threat Level Midnight. By Gaines Fitness Incorporated. By FEGCustomPC.com, the only place to get the best PC specs and design done up your way. Visit us up at FEGCustomPC.com to learn more. By Lightning Wraps, the most affordable designs made at your leisure. Lightning Wraps is looking to bring you the best designs in your library. By Redline Motorsports Media, everything we do is driven by you. And by Shriver Twisted Creations, Twisted Mind, Sweet Design.
All right, here we go. We're back. 19 to go in this one here at Daytona. Clean Racing League here tonight, and guys are still being patient. But now's the time where you start thinking about what you need to do. Starts crossing your mind. You still got a little ways to go. You're like, okay, right now, and got to go on pit road by himself. And actually left Sherwood. Well, I thought Sherwood was going to be out there, but no, let him back in line. Sherwood takes it here with Altice, Coleman. Kenny still in the back. Still in one of these guys' ball game so far. I'm just wondering if they're going to have to pit. Remember, they come in the pit around 16 laps. I think they got to pit one more time. We'll have to see. I don't think they can make it all the way. I mean, especially with 18 to go. So will we see with 15 to go, about 15, 14 to go, we're going to see pit stops. And then if there is a green-white checker, got to have enough fuel to go that distance. Good freight train so far. Daytona style. Daytona! Came back in the day. All right, first one here, Santa Claus machine. He says, hey, I'm going to come onto the outside. Here we go. He's rumbling. Oh, got a good run. Who is that in the Santa Claus? A ho-ho. That's Kevin Baker. Man, what did Baker do? He put it in a shotgun. And he got the reindeers wound up. Evan Kenny coming with him. Kenny puts the bump to the back door of him. Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho. Happy New Year. Got Becker, Kenny, Moyer, Horn, Sherwood, top 5 right now. I think that was by design. They wanted to drop back to the back. Comes Grant to the high side though. Pushing old Chris Smith. Then if they can't make that high side work, now's the time to start trying just a little bit. 16 to go. I'm still curious on whether or not those two guys are able to push it to the front. Jordan machines. Bunch of shooters out here. Don't get too far out there. And they're coming on pit road. Everybody coming on pit road. So is this early? 16 to go. The whole front field comes on pit road. Why not? Lock them up. No tires. That's the thing, plate track racing. You don't need tires. You can go the whole entire race without tires. Need that fuel. Need a dancing partner. Got Grant, Smith, Kenny, Becker. The Yoda game. top 3. Becker, Moyer, Sherwood, Altice, Brown, Coleman, Horn, top 10. I was wondering, are they teammates? They are they? Brown. Never mind. Kenny says he wants to lead. Excuse me, Chris says he wants to lead. Takes it. Ooh, got a little bit harsh there. The one thing about these next-gen cars, they're so planted. I mean, they're really, really easy to drive. Not that hard. 14 to go. Now you're going to start seeing it spice up a little bit, because now's where you want to put yourself in a position to where you can make it. I mean, even you could be, if you're right there on the tail end, let's see where we're at right now. I mean, even Nathan Brown and him back here has a shot. Haven't lost a draft. Know he's got his wax on machine. Those two guys stay hooked up like they are, and they can get to the back of Altice here. Tice, Sherwood shouldn't have lost the draft. I don't know. They're 1.9 back. They might have lost that draft. Boy, they're losing speed. They probably need Brown and them to get up here in order to have any kind of shot. Yeah, because Moyer right now has a lap down car behind him. Kicking fingers. Yeah, Sherwood and them's in trouble. Big time. Horn's really in trouble. Wow. No help at all. That is not the position you want to be in, because he's almost 2 seconds off the pace. Long duck out there. Wow. It won't take long for a pack like this to come rumbling right by. Smith up front though. Grant there with him. Well to go here at Daytona. Crown a champ next week here. Clean Racing League. Got Smith, Grant, Kenny, Becker, Moyer, top 5. All right, so far, Smith up front. Now you're starting to see a little bit more pushing, shoving. What happens here? A little block up to the top side. Be careful with that now. It says, I want this top. Grant there with him. I've been the last lap. I don't know about Smith. Smith might have went flying. Jordan at the free throw line. Gone. Kenny right there with him. He just wants to come out of this thing in one piece. Becker. Moyer. Sherwood. Still 4 seconds back. Losing ground. Still up front, blocking and moving and weaving, and they're going to leave the inside lane up for Santa Claus. He's going to ho-ho his way down the inside. Had that guy on his back end, man, pushing some. He probably could have had it. See how hard it is to pass here. Kenny not letting Smith not letting Kenny get any run. I think it's going to take Becker behind him. Deck the halls and push Kenny to the front. They got to commit and go. Every time he does, Smith goes high. Got to do that fake move. Go high, go low. See. Smith, Kenny, Becker and Company. Moyer, Grant. Race so far. See right back there, 3.8 seconds. Gained a little bit back that time. Guys get up here and start getting out of line, racing some. Sherwood and them might be able to get up there. Time just don't run out on them. It's 8 to go here at Daytona. Oh, it's heating up front. Woo! Getting saucy. Saucy. Kenny and Company. Oh, and Smith. Why? Smith says, okay. Man, I'm going to tell you what, you know, I'm not rolling over just because the guy's on the championship. That ain't happening. He going to work for it. Especially at the plate track. Come on now, guys. I know Kenny fast on everything else, but on the plate track, everybody's equal. So what Smith doing there? I don't think he was holding him up or anything. I want to see somebody battle. I want to see Moyer and Becker get up there and race. Tear them up. Well, don't tear them up. Don't do that. Get up there, man. Just race them hard, though. 7 to go. So tough to pass here. With these cars, anyways. The trucks normally they're tucked up side by side. Xfinity cars are probably the ones that are really the raciest out of the bunch. Field 6 cars right there, and you see Sherwood and them gain just a little bit. They're down to 2.3 seconds by 3 seconds right now. Love to see these guys start battling. Moyer and Company right here with them. Grant. Sherwood, he's back here. That's that second pack. Put Altice, Brown, Coleman, Horn. Oh, Jamie Horn's off the pace, unfortunately. What it's coming down to? 5 to go. They have plenty of fuel to make it all the way. Kenny, Moyer, Becker, top 3. Smith and Grant, that comes out to 5. Woo! Been a good one here, Daytona style. Who's going to finish it? You can almost feel the tension when you talk about plate racing. Is it going to end in a good race, or is it going to end in a carnage? That's the question. That right there is what we don't know. See though. Gotta see what we got here. All Kenny out front. Let's see, man, if anybody's got anything for him. They do. They need to start figuring out a way to get around him. But we'll see. Kenny out front. No, he would like to win. That pretty much would seal the deal, being the champ next week. But I don't know. Ain't over with yet. I want somebody to get up there, ruffle some feathers. boogity boogity with him just a little bit. Put up on lap traffic. Him. Been shoving. I don't know. 2 to go. Oh, here we go. Smith says, I'm coming to the high side. He's going to need help. Final lap, final time. Around this 2.5 mile, Kenny throws the block. Smith's there with him. That's going to open the door up for the bottom lane. Remember earlier, Smith was sitting there battling, and there you go. He turned him. Wow. Done. Oh, this is going to hand it to Kenny. Maybe. Jacob Grant's going to come to the line. Oh, boy, it's going to be a drag race. What do you do? Are you kidding? Jacob Grant stole it away from Kenny. Becker's going to come home in third in the Christmas mobile. But what a wild one to finish it off here. Holy cow. Woo! Talk about jingle bells. Somebody got their bells rung on that one. Let's get a word with some of these guys. Wow. Kevin, Joanne Booty, got a copy?
Yeah, how's it going, Joe?
Pretty good, man. Typical plate track racing, though. Coming to the line, and they would pull it off in third here, though.
Yeah, that was really close. I had to back it down once I saw Chris go down low and Jeremy get collected. I got a 4X, but I still made it across the line.
Hey, no doubt. Definitely came on third and had a good one here to cap it off here the night before Christmas and all that stuff. But anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my wife, thank Brownie Racing, and I want to thank you for everything you do for us. I hope your wife is doing well, and she's been in our thoughts.
And I appreciate it, man, as always. But that's a good race. Y'all guys did an outstanding job. Kevin right there bringing her home in third. Thanks again, Kevin.
Thank you, Joe.
All right, there we go. Let's bring old Evan down here. Evan, join the booth. Got a copy?
Joe, I got you.
Well, thought you was going to win this thing, didn't you?
Well, that wasn't the plan. We were trying to make a team play where we were going to get Jeremy the win and Kevin in second so we could all three go to the championship race next week, but it didn't work out. Chris wanted to win, these are Chris's races, so he normally wins these, but that was our plan. I wasn't going to win it, I don't think.
Hey, never know. Jacob got up on that high side and just snuck around you just a little bit, but it's a wild one. Hey, man, came home in second here tonight. Anybody want to thank?
Yeah, you as always for putting on a great broadcast, and my boys for working together and getting a good strategy in place, and it almost worked out for us. So we'll try it next time.
No doubt about it. Definitely battling that championship next week again. Congratulations on that second, Evan.
Thank you, Joe.
Right, man, awesome right there. Let's see what old Grant. Jacob, join the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going, Joe?
Well, you snuck around the outside and took it home here tonight at Daytona.
Yeah, I was trying to work with Chris Smith there at the end and get him a win here tonight, and he ended up going and getting pinched in the middle. I'm not sure if Evan came down on him or not, or if he went down too far, or whatever the case was, but he ended up getting wrecked. So I was like, all right, screw it, I'm gonna go and win this thing myself.
Hey, no doubt about it. Sometimes it's better to be in the right place, right time, get a little luck on your side. And yeah, them two guys were racing really hard up there. But man, came home, put in victory lane here at Daytona. Got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, man, I want to thank you, of course, for putting on a great show and great broadcast and whatnot for the fans and for us to go back and watch. It's always a pleasure. Everybody who watches, thank you. Everybody who supports us, thank you. Everybody who raced tonight, everybody who's raced in the league. It's been really fun. I think we got one more race left of this season, and we start a new season in the truck leagues on Monday night, so check that out.
There you go, Jacob Grant bringing her home here, Daytona style, folks. Typical Daytona, mayhem at the end, chaos. But that man right there, Jacob Grant, bringing her home here tonight. Folks, have a Merry Christmas. See you next week in Crown a Champ here at the Clean Racing League. For myself and everyone, have a good night.